Welcome, everybody, to the league. Is my mic working? Yes, it is. Okay. So, woo! Last round of the playoffs. The Champchip round. The ship. The belt. Title match. Final round. Whatever you want to call it is upon us. All that hard work in the offseason, the draft, all the trades. Not that many this year. Not many blockbuster trades this year that I can remember. All that has come to this. But, as always, let's go back to last week and just do a quick little recap of what happened last week. In the playoffs, in the Phantom First playoff bracket, last week, the Tanks lost to the Heaters 150 to 114. Just an ass whooping, kind of expected. Tanks are, again, not expected to do much of anything this year. And, they got the bye and subsequently lost to the Heaters, to no one's surprise. And on the other side, the Rune Dogs took down the Cartel. Cartel put up a good fight, but they still lost by 2 touchdowns, 126 to 113. And, that was a lot closer than the experts thought, but it happened. So now we've got the Heaters and the Rune Dogs fighting for that final, the last pick of the first round, the Phantom First pick. Neither of these teams got this last year, and again, the Heaters need it much more than the Rune Dogs, because I'm pretty sure the Heaters don't have, again, I think we talked about it last week, I don't think the Heaters have a pick in the first round. They do not. They do not have a pick in the first round at all in the upcoming draft. They do have a couple of mid and late seconds, a fourth and a fifth. So they would really like that first round pick. For the Rune Dogs, though, again, they have their own first. So they do have the number 4 pick, and if they win, they'll have the number 4 and the number 13, and then the number 14, 15, 16, 17. So, and the 17th pick. So Mandy's definitely hoping theirs, because I think, if this team can basically reload, so to speak, they can see themselves right back in the playoffs next year. The regular playoffs, the ones that these Rune Dogs are so accustomed to, and the Heaters are just trying to stay afloat, and this will definitely help with that. We'll get into that matchup here in just a little bit. On the other side of the tournament, we had the Trolls take down the Quailmen 148 to 129. So 21 points there. And, the Trolls are just killing it this year, have, again, looked nigh unstoppable on the entire season, and now they've gone on to the championship round, just like they said that they would at the beginning of the season. However, I think we all said that at the beginning of the season, except for a couple of teams maybe. The Dumpster Fire took down the Tampa Bay Tiger Sharks 158 to 133. I don't remember, because I remember looking, because they started Baker instead of Matt Stafford. I don't think that was a 28-point difference. Had they started, not 28 points, 18-point difference between those two. Mayfield only put up 13, and Stafford put up 31. So, had the Tiger Sharks started Stafford over Mayfield, the Tiger Sharks would have put up 150 points. But the Dumpster Fire put up 158. So I don't think it would not have mattered unless he maybe have started anybody else on his team. It doesn't look like it. Because for the most part, Rico started the guys he was supposed to start on his team. His defense played incredibly well, putting up an insane 30 points or something overall. But it just wasn't their day. They did not come out with the win. They lost. They get nothing. They have to go home empty-handed with a late pick, and this team is going to be reeling next year. But they got in the playoffs. They eliminated the Voyagers, and they lost to the reigning champs. It's a respectable season for the Tiger Sharks. And they're looking pretty solid going into next year. They're going to have some, again, they still have a fairly young team in some spots, but they would like to reload at running back, it looks like. And obviously you can see from the standings here, you got the Trolls and Dumpster Fire, only 2 teams left. Let's get into these matchups. For the Phantom first pick, you got the Hickory Grove Heaters at, well, not really at, they're playing at a neutral site, but home field advantage goes to the, well, better team in these, well, worst team in these playoffs. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking neutral site, but at the Long Island Rune Dogs. The last time these 2 teams played, which was only one time this season, the Heaters beat the Rune Dogs 126-98. Rune Dogs were on just a bad spot in that game, and I mean, they lost by 27 points, which is a hell of a lot to lose by. Right now, though, at this very moment, why the fuck are my scores not showing up? Right now, the Rune Dogs are up 76-30, and Vegas has them winning by 42 points, which is insane. And all of that came on the back of Derrick Henry. 36 carries, 216 yards, 4 touchdowns for King Henry to almost secure this win by himself. Both teams played 4 guys, and Mandy definitely got the lion's share of that, as well as Nick Bolton putting up 15 on her defense, which is very, very solid, outscoring 2 of the Heaters' defensive players as well. Yeah, this one's not looking too good for the Heaters. Maybe if the Eagles have a bad day against Buffalo, then the Heaters can make a comeback, since that's where most of Mandy's points come from, it seems, at her quarterback and running back spot. But again, when Derrick Henry puts up 46, I mean, you're almost destined to win, even if the rest of her team plays like ass, which I don't think they will. I mean, you got Trey McBride, you got Alec Pierce, who I don't think has done much lately. I mean, the Colts are ass now. Well, no, Alec Pierce has done pretty damn well all season, actually. But he's just been kind of injured and kind of ass at the beginning of the season. But yeah, this one, I really don't see the Heaters being able to claw their way out of this enormous Derrick Henry-sized hole that they've been thrown into. But anything is possible. It's fantasy. You never know. Maybe Brock Purdy puts up 40 fucking points. I don't see it happening. But he has put up 26 and 29 over the last 2 weeks, respectively. Which he's gonna need to do that again for this team to have any chance of winning. And they're playing Chicago, the Niners are, so very good chance for the Heaters to try to make this one at least close. And he's starting Taysom Hill at tight end, basically a Hail Mary toss here at tight end. He did have 13 points last week, but that's the only thing he's done pretty much all season. So they're really banking on Taysom Hill doing something big here today. And they really need Jalen Waddle to wake the hell up as well. But I still think I'm going to have to go with Vegas on this one. I got to pick the Rune Dogs to take home that Phantom first pick into next year's draft over the Hickory Grove Heaters. On to the real matchup, the championship title fight. Woo! This is a big one. And why is that? Whatever. I'm going to leave it. We got, I don't know why that's doing that, but fuck it. We got the reigning, defending champs, the Columbia Dumpster Fire, playing league-leading 13-1 regular season record Charleston Trolls. Right now, the Trolls are winning 46-30. I think it's almost end of the first half here. And if we look back, these teams played once. I think it was week 6. Yeah, back in week 6. the Trolls beat the Dumpster Fire 141 to 137. 4-point difference there in that first game. So, and that was a heavy-hitting matchup all the way back then in Week 6, and Trolls squeaked that one out with some fantastic play by Jonathan Taylor. Who else? Dak Prescott had a very good game, and he got 27 points out of Drake London in that matchup. And London hasn't really played since Week 11. He did play last week, but had a whatever day. They're going to need Drake London because Vegas actually has the Dumpster Fire winning this game. They've got the Dumpster Fire being the first ever dynasty that we've seen in Dynasty ever in this league. The Voyagers did hold the belt for 3 straight years, but that was in the redraft era of the league. This would be the first Dynasty era dynasty that we've seen in the league. If that happens, Vegas again has them winning 152 to 140, so a 12-point spread here in this one. And Dak Prescott's already had a pretty good day for the Trolls, put up 23 points. Didn't get much out of his tight end and Schultz, only 2 points there. But Brandon Aubrey, this guy's been lights out. He may be their MVP of the season. I mean, #1 kicker in the league, I think. #2, it says. He's had some whatever days, but over the last 2 months, this guy's been just putting up insane numbers at the kicking position for the squad. The defense is looking god-awful, to be honest with you. Only 3.5 points through 2 guys. On the other side, the Dumpster Fire, they're going to start Josh Allen at quarterback against Philly. It's going to be a tough one, but you start your studs, you start the guys who got you there. But Allen did not have a good day last week, only 7 points. But he's put up 40 before. He's put up 30, 25, 28s, 30s. I mean, he's done it this year. Excuse me. And if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Josh Allen. So, and I mean, they have Daniel Jones on IR, so it's not like they had a choice anyways. I did kind of wonder why the Trolls were starting Prescott over Trevor Lawrence, which is a weird sentence to say, but the way that Trevor Lawrence has been playing over the last month and a half is nuts. He just put up 31 points last week, 44 the week before. Hasn't thrown an interception in 5 weeks, and they're playing the Colts. So I can see Trevor Lawrence having a big day. I do understand why the Trolls started Dak Prescott, though. That's the guy that got you there. You start him in this big-time game, and he didn't disappoint, so to speak. He put up 23. He did his job at quarterback. But if Trevor Lawrence has another big day and the Trolls lose by the difference in points, we may be looking back thinking, what if? And it's going to be tough. You know, the Dumpster Fire already got 16 out of Omarion Hampton, running back for the Chargers, in his flex spot. Got 7 from his tight end and got 6.5 out of Danielle Hunter at a late pickup there. Late pickup, and got 6.5 points from the defensive line spot. Got a sack and 4 tackles. Pretty solid late sign in there to get Danielle Hunter a belt. It may happen. This is, I don't know who to pick in this one. Again, Vegas has got Dumpster Fire winning by 12, but the Trolls have just looked insane all year, but they haven't, well, they were here last year and lost. You know what? I forgot about that. Let me go back to the Champchip game last year. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-do. Where the hell is it? Let me see. Oh, no, they weren't in the championship game last year. Why did I think the Trolls were here last year? Or was it 2 years ago? I was in the championship game last year and lost. I forgot. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, sorry. 2 years ago when the Trolls and the Dumpster Fire played, The Dumpster Fire won 150 to 141, only a 9-point difference in that huge game. And oh goodness, we had the same, almost the exact same damn teams. Prescott put up 20 points. Allen only put up 20 points in that game. Jonathan Taylor only had 16 points. McCaffrey only had 11 in that game. This was 2 years ago, though. Shit is way different nowadays. Let me refresh this shit to get onto current stuff. Come on, sleeper. Slow. Shit, slow as hell. I don't know. It could be destiny for the Trolls to take it this year. It could be destiny for the Dumpster Fire to be the first real dynasty that we've seen. It could be, but I think I'm going to go, I think the Trolls are going to pull this one out. I don't know why. I'm thinking Jonathan Taylor might have a big day. He's got the Jacksonville defense. And, yeah, he only put up 11 points against them a couple of weeks ago. But I don't know. I got a feeling he hasn't had a huge day in, oh gosh, 5 or 6 weeks. But today might be the day. They're definitely going to need it. I don't know. Just got a feeling. I got a feeling about the Trolls. For whatever reason. Because, I don't know. Dynasties are hard to come by. They're called dynasties for a reason. And I just see the Trolls taking this one home this year. And my predictions, I don't know. I think I fucked up this picture, or I copied it and I didn't copy it in the right spot. Whatever. So we got the belt flying around. Whatever. Jesus, hold on. I gotta fix that one though. How do I move this guy? So, yeah. Well, I'll move this like, I don't fucking know. We'll put this like right here. Whatever. So we got the Trolls beating the Dumpster Fire for my picks in the Champchip game. And I got the Rune Dogs taking home the Phantom first, 13th overall pick this year. Let me move this stupid. You know, let me just fucking remove it. There we go. That's a little better. And that's what I got. And that's pretty much it. You know, when we're this late in the season, there ain't that much to talk about except for 2 games. So keeping this one short this week. Fucking picture looks better here, I guess. We'll leave it like that on our way out. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope everyone had a good holiday, you know, time with their families, friends. I video called my family for like 12 straight hours or something. So that was nice to see everybody. They all say hey to all you guys, Rico and Matt and everybody. They say hey. Yeah, good luck, guys. Happy New Year, by the way. And one more thing. Rico reminded me about the Pro Bowl next week. So I think it'll be we'll know the rosters after this week's game. We'll take the draft order pretty much and split it every other person. So teams 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 versus teams 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. We'll have, I think it's like 1 player or something like that from each team. Maybe each position or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have to go back and read some old messages to see what the setup was going to be. And then we'll have a little bit of fun with Pro Bowl stuff. I think the winner can get some free agent money. And maybe we'll put down like, I don't know, probably a good amount for each person. You know, maybe like, I don't know, like 200, something like that. If you guys have any thoughts on the Pro Bowl and how it should work, put it in the chat. Put up some polls, some questions. Change the money if you want. No picks though. I ain't doing that dumb shit. But yeah, put up some money in this thing, and we'll have some fun next week. But this week is the Champchip round. So good luck. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays for everybody. I'll see y'all next week. And yeah, that's about it. Good luck, guys, in the Champchip round. Okay, bye.